coffee's cold, the steam is gone. I'm watching shadows stretch across the lawn. I reach across to touch your side of the bed, but I only find the words we never said. The clock is ticking louder than before, like footsteps walking out the open door. The silence used to be our favorite sound, but now it's heavy, pulling me to the ground. It's a hollow echo, a ringing in my ears, the soundtrack of my darkest fears. And I'm alone in stillness, drowning in the quiet. My heart is screaming, starting up a riot. But the air is empty and the room is wide, with nowhere left for a broken soul to hide. Yeah, I'm alone in stillness, drowning every beat of a heart that's learning how to face defeat. I see your coat still hanging by the stairs, a ghost of someone who no longer cares. I try to hum the song we used to know, but the melody is brittle and the pace is slow. The dust is settling on the life we made, watching every colored memory start to fade. And I'm alone in stillness, drowning in the quiet. My heart is screaming, starting up a riot. But the air is empty and the room is wide, with nowhere left for a broken soul to hide. Yeah, I'm alone in stillness, crowding every beat of a heart that's learning how to face defeat. I'm staring at the ceiling in the dark, searching for a light, a single spark. But the space where you were lying is a ghost. The person that I needed is the one I miss the most. I try to fill the hours with the noise of hollow conversations and forgotten joys. I'm reaching out for something I can't find, a piece of us you must have left behind. But my fingers only brush against the air, a cold reminder that you're no The mirror shows a face I barely know, with eyes that lost their fire long ago. I've tried to bridge the distance with a lie, to tell myself I'm fine, that I didn't see us die. But every breath I take just feels so thin, like the walls are slowly, surely caving in. And there's a void inside me, wider than the sea, a hollow place where my heart used to be, behind a shell of a man, woman, a shadow in behind, waiting for a name that you'll never call. Yeah, this void inside me is pulling me deep into a promise that you didn't keep. The skyscrapers are reaching for the blue, but I'm just down here looking for a trace of you. The city lights are blinding, a million glowing eyes, while I'm just a whisper lost beneath the skies. I'm standing on the corner of a street that has no name, realizing to the world I'm just more of the same. I used to feel like a giant when you held my hand, like I was the only one who could understand. But now the wind is blowing and I'm drifting like the sand in a world that's far too big for me to stand. And I'm feeling small and insignificant tonight, like a fading candle losing to the light, just a tiny heartbeat in a sea of gray, watching all our memories slowly wash away. If I disappeared, would the stars even blink? I'm standing on the edge, too tired now to think. The trains keep humming on their iron tracks. They don't care about the burdens on our backs. I'm checking my reflection in a window pane, just a blurry figure standing in the rain. You were the world to me, the only map I knew. Now I'm just a speck of dust, forgotten by you. sitting at the table where we used to laugh, looking at a picture torn right down the half. My throat is tight, my chest is burning cold, holding on to stories that will never be told. I open up my mouth to call out your name, but the air stays frozen and nothing feels the same. There's a hurricane crashing inside of my bones, 1,000 regrets in these monotone tones. I'm breaking apart without making a sound, while the walls of this house come crumbling down. Can you hear my silence screams through the wall? The way I'm breaking every time that I fall. It's a deafening roar that nobody can hear. The sound of my heart disappearing in fear. I'm shouting your name in the dead of the night, but my silent screams never reach for the light. The neighbors think I'm fine, they see me walk by. They don't see the wreckage behind a dry eye. I've mastered the art of the quietest grief, a prisoner searching for a moment's relief. It's a violent silence, a beautiful pain, like a desert that's dying for a drop of the rain. Can you hear my silent screams through the wall? The way I'm breaking every time that I fall. It's a deafening roar that nobody can hear. The sound of my heart disappearing in fear. I'm shouting your name in the dead of the night, but my silent screams never reach for the light. The sun went down and forgot to rise, leaving nothing but the gray inside my eyes. I'm tracing the patterns of the clouds up above, looking for the remnants of a broken down love. The horizon is bleeding, a violet bruise, and I'm just the runner who's destined to lose. The stars are all hiding, they're ashamed to be seen in the space where your presence has finally been. And the warmth of the morning is a million miles away, while I'm stuck in the gloom of a permanent day. And I'm lost beneath these shadowy skies, where every bit of hope just withers and dies. I'm waiting your ghost, haunting the places where I loved you the most. I'm walking through meadows that have turned into dust, feeling the weight of a shattered glass trust. And I used to see gold when I looked at the rain. Now it's just liquid that tastes like the pain. And I'm lost beneath these shadowy skies, where every bit of hope just withers and dies. I'm waiting for a lightning bolt to tear through the dark, to find a single piece of my heart's missing spark. But the clouds are so heavy and the air is so cold. I'm the shadowy skies, watching us unfold. I close my eyes to find a little peace, waiting for the aching in my chest to cease. But the colors have bled from the walls of this room, leaving nothing but a thick and heavy gloom. I used to see roses, I used to see gold. Now the story is over and the fire is cold. I'm diving in deep where the light cannot reach, to a lesson in sorrow that you had to teach. The ink has all spilled on the pages we wrote, and I'm sinking down further in a colorless morning. I'm falling through the blackest of blacks, searching for a trail that'll lead me back. But there's no silver lining, no glimmer, no glow, just the darkest of shadows that a heart can know. Lost in the midnight, lost in the sea of the blackest of blacks you left inside me. The morning is coming, but it doesn't feel bright. It's just a different version of the same lonely night. I'm wearing your absence like a heavy dark shroud, a silent storm hidden in a charcoal cloud. Every I love you is a charcoal stain, washed away slowly by the sun and the rain. I'm falling through the blackest of blacks, searching for a trail that'll lead me back. But there's no silver lining, no glimmer, no glow, just the darkest of shadows that I hold. Lost in the midnight, lost in the sea of the blackest of blacks you left inside me. I'm scrolling through pictures from 3 years ago, watching the version of us that I used to know. The way that you laughed, the way that you breathed, before all the promises started to leave. It's a physical weight, like a stone in my chest, a heart that's too heavy to give me any rest. I tried to be numb, I tried to stay dry, to look at the ceiling and never ask why. But the dam finally broke and the river is wide, and there's nowhere for a ghost of a lover to hide. And I'm deep in the fields, I'm over my head, replaying the things that we should have just said. It's a tidal wave crashing, a bittersweet sting, the hollowed out echo of a gold wedding ring. Yeah, I'm deep in the fields and I'm losing the fight, just trying to survive one more lonely night. The scent of your sweater is still on the chair, a cruel little ghost of the life that we shared. I'm overanalyzing every look, every tone, while I'm sitting here talking to a silent phone. It's not just a sadness, it's a soul-crushing ache, counting the pieces of the hearts that we break. The winter came early and settled inside, in the hollowed out places where I used to hide. I'm standing still in the middle of the hall, watching the frost start to creep up the wall. I tried to cry out when you walked out the door, but the warmth doesn't live in this house anymore. My breath hits the air in the ghost of a sigh, like a final goodbye from a cloud in the sky. The salt on my cheek has turned into glass, waiting for a season that never will pass. And I've got frozen tears locked in my eyes, like a winter that never saw a sunrise. They won't fall down and they won't let me go, just jagged little crystals buried The memory of us is a lake trapped in ice, a beautiful prison at a terrible price. I can see your face just beneath the blue sheet, but I can't feel the ground underneath my own feet. The fire is out and the embers are gray, and I'm shivering through every hour of the day. And I've got frozen tears locked in my eyes, like a painter that never saw a sunrise. They won't fall down and they won't let me go. Just jagged little crystals buried in the snow on the Statue of cold to the bone, with frozen tears in a heart made of stone. I've been collecting the moments you left in a house that is silent, of laughter bereft. I find them in corners under the bed. The bitter reminders of things that you said. I can't let them go, so I lock them away in glass on the shelf where the shadows all play. Gallery of sorrow, all lined in a row. The only thing left of the girl, boy, I used to know. Each one is a memory, each one is a sting. The weight of the world in a fragile, clear thing. And I'm filling up jars of tears on the wall, waiting for the day that I finally fall, labeled by dates and the reasons you lied, keeping the ghosts of my spirit alive. One for the ending and one for the years. I'm living my life through these jars of tears. This one is heavy, it's dark as the night. From the first time you stayed out and gave me a fright. And this one is clouded, it's hazy and gray. From the morning you packed and just drifted away. I polish the glass till it shines like a knife. the curator of a broken down life. Walking the same streets, but miles away, living in the wreckage of a yesterday. I see your silhouette in every passing crowd, but the silence between us is getting too loud. You took the compass and you took the light, leaving me to navigate the middle of the night. How can two people who shared every breath be staring at a distance that feels just like death? The bridge has been burned and the embers are cold, and we're just a story that's already told. Now we're living heartless apart, side by side, but nowhere left for the secrets to hide. I've got a hole in my chest where you used to be, and I know that you're feeling the same way as me. Just two empty shells drifting into the dark, torn at the center, heartless apart. I went to our spot, but the magic was gone. Just a bench in the park and a gray colored dawn. I reached for my phone to tell you a joke, then remembered the way that our promises broke. You have the rhythm and I have the beat, but we're just two strangers who happen overnight. How can two people who shared every breath be staring at a distance that feels just like death? The bridge has been burned and the embers are cold, and we're just a story that's already told. Now we're living heartless apart, side by side, with nowhere left for the secrets to hide. I've got a hole in my chest where you used to be, and I know that you're feeling the same way as me. Just two empty shells drifting into the dark, torn at the center, heartless apart. The clock stopped ticking at 2:30. The hour the world stopped belonging to you. The moon is a sliver of bone in the sky, watching the fountain of my spirit run dry. There's no prayer left tip of my tongue, just the weight of the songs that we never quite sung. I'm stripped of the armor, I'm down on my knees, begging for mercy from the wintry breeze. The ego is crumbling, the fire is out, and I'm drowning in every remaining doubt. That grew taller when you let me fall. The mirrors are broken, the reflections are gone, and I'm terrified of what I'll see in the dawn. If I survive this, who will I be? A stranger to you, or a stranger to me? Against the speaker mesh, trying to feel something through the skin and the flesh. The club is a blur of neon and sweat, but I'm still a prisoner to the things I regret. The DJ is playing a heavy low groove, but I'm paralyzed, I've forgotten how to move. Every vibration is a kick to the chest, a reminder of how we failed the test. The bass is a thud, a hollowed out sound, like the earth being moved when you put in the ground. And I'm lost in the deep beats, drowning in bass, trying to wash the memory of your beautiful face. It's a rhythmic torture, a steady dark throb, a mechanical heart that's starting to sob. Yeah, these deep beats are all that I have, the only thing left of a broken heart sound. hidden where your head used to lie, a steady memento of a final goodbye. I'm surrounded by people, but I'm light years away, stuck in the echo of what you didn't say. The subwoofer shaking the floor beneath my feet while I'm falling apart to a 4 on the sheet, and I'm lost in the deep beats, drowning in bass, trying to wash the memory of your beautiful face. It's a rhythmic torture, a steady dark throb, a mechanical heart that's starting to sob. Yeah, these deep beats are all that I have, the only thing left of a broken heart cell. Broken heart cell. I'm standing in the driveway of the house on the hill, where the ghosts of our laughter are lingering still. The tire swing is rusted, the paint's peeling back, and our initials are fading to a dull shade of black. We swore we'd be legends, we swore we'd be true, but the world got much bigger than me and you. I'm packing the boxes and taping the seams of all of our reckless, impossible dreams. The keys are on the counter, the lights turning low on the only version of us that I'll ever know. And it's a childhood goodbye, a heavy set door closing on the kids that we aren't anymore. We traded our innocence for a heart that can break, and a long list of choices we can unmake. Yeah, it's a childhood goodbye, a tear in the sky, watching the best part of my history die. The treehouse is empty, the floorboards are weak, just like the promises we used to speak. I found your old sweater in the back of the hall, still smelling like summer before the great fall. We thought we were kings in a kingdom of dirt, before we learned how much a forever could hurt. I'm sitting in the kitchen where the light is low, listening to the radiator hum a song I know. The curtains are dancing with a ghost in the breeze, and I'm brought to my shaking and weary knees. I thought I'd scrub the scent of you from the floor, but I find a piece of us behind every door. The house is a museum of the things we lost, a frozen landscape covered in frost. I try to ignore the breath on my neck, but I'm still still a captain on a sinking wreck. And I'm surrounded by whispering memories tonight, hiding in the shadows, dodging the light. They're telling me stories of when you were mine, like a bitter vintage of a sour wine. Yeah, these whispering memories are all that I hear, the softest of voices, the loudest of fears. I heard you laugh in the sound of the rain, a haunting reminder of a beautiful pain. The pillow still holds the shape of your head, and I can't stop repeating the last words you said. They're under the floorboards, they're up in the heaps, like the dry, brittle sound of the falling leaves. And I'm surrounded by whispering memories tonight, hiding in the shadows, dodging the light. They're telling me stories of when you were mine, like a bitter vintage of a sour wine. Yeah, these whispering memories are all that I hear, the softest of voices, the loudest of fears. I'm driving toward the edge of the coastal road, carrying the weight of a heavy silent load. The line where the sea meets the sky is gone. In the hazy gray of a lonely dawn, I used to see forever in the palm of your hand. Now I'm just a stranger in a nameless land. The colors are bleeding, the goals turn to lead, like the fire that died heavy white surrender, a tattered ghost flag. I'm looking for the landmark of your steady heart. But the landscape shifted since we fell apart. The cliffs are dissolving, the shores out of reach, just salt and the wreckage left on the beach. I'm walking through the hallway of the life we built, stepping over floorboards warped by grief and guilt. The air is thick with static, a chill against my skin. I can hear the laughter where the walls are getting thin. I see you in the kitchen through a haze of silver light, but when I reach to touch you, you vanish into night. The calendar is frozen on a Tuesday in July, the day the oxygen ran out and we began to die. Exhibits never change, and everything familiar has started feeling strange. And I'm haunted by the ghost of the past, the shadows of the love that was never meant to last. They're rattling the chains of the promises we made, wander in the ruins where our happy endings strayed. Yeah, these ghosts of the past won't let me sleep. They're the only company a broken heart can keep. I find your silver earring in the pocket of my coat, a tiny jagged anchor that's keeping me afloat. I hear your keys jingle when the wind hits the door, but nobody is standing on the porch anymore. It's a haunting without mercy, a spirit without rest, the phantom of your heartbeat still thumping in my chest. I'm climbing up the ladder to the attic in the dark, searching through the boxes for a long extinguished spark. The air is thick with patience and the floor is cold and bare. I find a stack of Polaroids of the life we used to share. I blow away the silver, I wipe away the grime, but I can't scrub the sorrow from the passing of the time. My fingertips are stained with the soot of yesterday, watching all the vulgar colors turn to shades of gray. It's a graveyard of the us that we didn't get to keep, a mountain of the promises that we fell too tired to read. And I'm holding these dusty pieces of memories tight, trying to remember how you looked in the light. But they're crumbling to powder, they're slipping through my hand like a castle made of sorrow, sinking in the sand. Yeah, these dusty pieces of memories are all that's left of me. A broken-hearted puzzle of a man I used to be. Here's a ticket from a movie that we didn't even like, and the dried up petal from a rose you gave me on a hike. They're brittle to the touch now, they're fragile as my soul, tiny little fragments that can never make me whole. The more I try to fix them, the more they fall apart, just like the jagged edges of a decimated heart. The window pane is frosting, a lace of cold and white. I'm watching the world vanish in the middle of the night. The garden where we planted hope is buried deep below, in a landscape made of silence and a foot of falling snow. I try to find your footprints, a trail to lead me back, but the blizzard's taken everything and turned the sky to black. The air is getting thinner, the mercury's low. I'm chasing after shadows in the middle of the globe. Every breath I'm taking is a cloud of white regret, wishing for a summer that I haven't finished yet. And I'm lost in these snow dreams, ice and frozen tears to house the quiet memories of all our golden years. But the wind is shifting sideways and the edges start to blur. I'm reaching for the person that you were before we were. The purity is blinding. It's a perfect, painless lie to think that love like ours wasn't destined just to die. I'm pulling out the maps of the places we'll never go, and the names of the children we'll never get to know. The edges are yellow, the ink is starting to run, like a summer garden that's seen too much of the sun. I've kept them in a shoebox tucked beneath the floor, but I don't recognize the person who dreamed them anymore. They're heavy with the weight of 1,000 maybe soon, and the hollow silver light of a waning lonely moon. I'm trying to smooth the creases with a trembling tired hand, but a broken heart is a house built on shifting desert sand. And I'm tangled in these time-worn dreams tonight, watching all the gold fade into a dull and dirty white. They're frayed at the seams and they're coming all apart. The ancient dusty blueprints of a decimated heart. Yeah, these time-worn dreams are just anchors in the sea, dragging down the ghost of the man, woman I used to be. The clock on the mantle has a rhythmic clicking soul, counting up the pieces that will never make me whole. I remember when these visions felt like fire in my veins. Now they're just the rusted links of heavy iron chains. We were gonna conquer mountains, we were gonna touch the sky. Now I'm just a witness to a slow and quiet die. And I'm tangled in these time-worn dreams tonight, watching all the gold fade into a dull and dirty white. They're frayed at the seams and they're coming all apart. The ancient dusty blueprints of a decimated heart. Yeah, ashes in the sea, dragging down the ghost of the man, woman I used to be. The water's rising in the hallway of our home, a heavy tide of silence, a bitter salt and foam. I'm reaching for the ceiling, I'm gasping for the air, but I only find the ghost of the life we used to share. The weight of your departure is a stone around my neck, the only living person on a shattered wooden wreck. I can see the surface, it's a million miles away, a shimmering reminder of a bright and better day. But the current's got a rhythm and it's pulling on my soul, taking back the pieces that were never really whole. And I'm going down, drown, sinking in the blue, in the bottomless reflection of the loss of you. The pressure's in my temples, the cold is in my veins, watching as the last bit of my spirit finally drains. Yeah, I'm going down, drown into the deep and dark, leaving just a bubble where I used to have a spark. The light is getting greener as I drift toward the floor. I don't hear the slamming of the heavy wooden door. The memories are bubbles, they're drifting out of reach, floating toward a sun I'll never see upon the beach. I'm letting go of anchors, I'm letting go of why it's much too late for breathing. It's a quiet way to die.